fixing before we proceed. What can be the causes? Emotions, intoxication, meridianal imbalance of the body, or polarity problems. Let's see, maybe emotion is important. I place my hand on the muscle belly again. Can you see? No response. I place my other hand on the frontal prominences, one and the other, and I see if if this is emotional. Please push, push again. No, it's not emotional. So there must be some other reason. If you don't, maybe you did not place your hands straight in the right position. Here we go, 2 fingers here, 2 fingers there. And I put the north pole of the magnet here and put the arm down, push it, and push it again. I didn't get it, push again. If there were no response, for example, let's place your arms here under the clavicle and let's watch if there's any response from the muscles. If there were any intoxication of the body, then a therapy localization on point K27 would give a response. And we have this response on the emotional, from the emotions, from the emotional sphere. Push and push again. Very good. And so I'm starting the therapy with emotional stress. I leave her shoulder alone. I leave her diaphragm alone. I leave her short extensors. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I know that it's ouch, ouch. I'm not taking your shoulder. I'm not touching your rib. Ouch. I know these are all compensatory responses. These are compensations that have to do with the emotional state. And I work the emotional stress points. I will draw them. Normally they are on the face and they're painless when you touch them. But if they have a pathogenetic importance, then they will be painful. The first point is the point of fear, and it is placed right here in the glabella, right in the middle portion of the brows. I find the edge of the brow and I place my fingers under the brow. Ouch, ouch. You see, there is a response. I want to see if these points are of importance or are of primary importance for the patient. I first massage these points and then I use the magnet and I see if the adequate irritation response is restored. No response. I look at the pain here. Ouch, ouch. And I see if there's a reaction to the irritation. This is the stomach point, the stomach acupuncture point. No pain here even. Will it be painful here? Yes, ouch. I can feel it immediately. So I found 2 points that are of primary importance. And then next I take my kinesiologist's case and there are files like this in it. And they will contain either aroma oils or the back essences. And I want to see what I can offer to support my patient to make her better. No, please do not stand up. If you have a patient like this, it's easier to work from weakness to strength, not from the weakened muscle. Lie down, please, because it's very important for the patient that they're strengthening, that they're getting stronger, not weaker. I take essential oils in vials like this, and I usually see that when the patient's fear is the primary emotion, I always test the iliopsoas muscle. Please raise your leg and raise your leg again and turn your foot around and see how I explain this to the patient. And please press right up. Push very good. I see whether it's an emotional problem on the side of the muscle. Please raise your leg. Please turn your foot and please press up. And I place this point where you had pain, and I want to press the ST1 point, the stomach one, and now I'm looking at essential oils. Each type of oil has its own aroma, and you can open the vial and you can have the patient smell it. Please raise your leg, turn your foot, and press up. And we select the oils one after the other by placing it one after the other, and we'll see which one will help the patient. After this selection, after you have selected the oil, you can point it to the patient, and you will know that this will be good for her. Please raise your leg and please turn the foot and press up. So it's important that I do not just prescribe an oil. I prescribe an oil which is of fundamental importance to the patient. And please raise your leg and turn the foot up and please press. Please note, I'm talking to the patient. I'm saying here, you see the initial muscle reaction, the initial response. You see, you cannot hold your leg. And I take an essential oil and I have you smell it and just see what happens to your leg. You see, I talk with the patient. Do you feel that your resistance has increased, that the muscle is getting stronger? Why is it important? It's because when you talk to the patient is persuaded that this oil will be good for her. Now, I want to do a special technique. I will have the patient smell this aroma. I will drop it under her nose. And now I will have her tell about how she got injured, how the accident happened. Okay, so that's the road. I'm driving down the road, and suddenly I feel a bump. And where did the bump occur? There was something dense that I hit against. Next, I'm flying. Where am I flying? I'm flying up and forward. What can I see? What can I feel? People, cars, sounds. What emotions did you feel? Fear? No, it was great. It was lightness. What else? Weightlessness. And then when you woke up, what did you think? What was your response? It hurt terribly, and there was terrible noise, and no one understands everything, and everything hurts terribly. Well, I imagine that it's better to go back where I was flying. So when you realized what happened, you felt terrible pain. How did it hurt? Very badly. Imagine it. Yes, I am imagining it. When she imagines the emotional trauma, and you tap the points and you smear the essential oils until the patient makes a deep breath with the thoracoabdominal diaphragm. And when you hear this breath, this means that the patient is free from the emotional issues. I place my hands on the frontal prominences and I wait for symmetrical pulsation. Now, I will recommend the patient to buy the oil I selected for her, but it should be good quality oil, and it will be with her all the time, on her clothes, on her pillow. There are even special essential oil necklaces that will help her carry the oil around. I want to see if I did any good. I raised her leg, I turned the foot, I only show where to press, and I look at the response. After that, I remove everything I put next to the patient and just quietly, how are you? How are you feeling now? And now try to breathe in with your stomach and exhale now. And once again, press my arms, push my arms stronger. That's good. Push my arms, make it stronger. Do not raise your shoulders. Press my arms, press my hands. Okay, good. Push my arms. No, you're not pushing them. Push at my arms. Push at my arms. Push at my hands. Please have a stronger reaction. I want you to expand your ribs. I want you to open your ribs. That's it. That's a good girl. Now exhale. And once again, and exhale. And once again, and breathe out. And now together with the stomach and the ribs. You cannot raise your shoulders. Do not raise your shoulders. Only your stomach and your ribs. That's good. That's it. Once again, your stomach, your belly, and your ribs. Very good. And this is the easiest option to use. I watch how the ribs are positioned, and they are even now. And I'm looking at the shoulders. The shoulders are also even. How is the pain now? No pain. The ears, are they red? Oh, that's very beautiful. When the blood supply to the vertebral artery is restored, the auditory artery responds and the ears become hyperemic. Now I want to check the reaction to the north pole of the magnet. Do you remember that she had no response to the north pole of the magnet? Please push up, press up. I want you to sit down and put down your scapula, and that's it. That's it. Hold your arm. Very good. And press up, please. Sit down. So, if therapy localization on the frontal prominences of the patient does not work, you have to act on your own frontal prominences, because when a doctor is emotionally stressed, emotionally excited, they may disturb the polarity, and then you touch your own frontal prominences and the patient will respond.
В этом случае вы располагаете северный полюс брюшка на брюшку мышцы, а сами локализуете лобные бугры свои и получаете реакцию со стороны мышц пациента.